Hi, this is Debbie Burt, and I just want to thank you for signing up for my online video course on how to attract your sexy true love. And I just can't wait to share this information with you because so much of my single life I was struggling with finding that guy that my heart would sing. I would always find these guys that just weren't, I wasn't really attracted to, and then the ones I was attracted to didn't want a relationship, and then the years went by, I almost even married the wrong person just to settle down and settle for somebody. And I just want you to know that love is possible, true love is possible at any age. And I'm going to show you what I learned through my journey and what I've taught my clients and my customers and my readers all through the years that has made such a huge difference in their life. Now, this course isn't about quick dating tips and how to act, but more about how to be in your being so that you can attract that amazing, extraordinary love that I know that's what you want. So this is going to be really fun. This is not therapy. I want you to sit back and relax and enjoy this presentation. And I'm going to break it up in segments so you're not totally overwhelmed with everything I'm going to share with you. So first, I just want to give you a little background on me. My name is Debbie Burt, and I actually am the author of a best-selling book. And let me get the book real quick. Here it is. I'm looking at the video, so make sure I have it on film here. Yes, it is Let Love In, Open Your Heart and Mind to Attract Your Ideal Partner. And it is my first book, and I've always wanted to be a writer, an author, so I'm very excited about this. This came out in 2010. And I also have worked in this industry for over almost 10 years. And I personally struggled with love my whole life. Starting from when I was very young, I had low self-esteem. And of course, it was labeled that, and I was labeled codependent in the 80s. And I did so much self-help work from the time I was 23 all the way into my late 30s. And I just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Now, it came to a head when I was 38 years old. I went to my high school reunion and I met this really hot guy, and we had this long-distance affair. He was voted best looking in our high school, and I just thought, oh my God, like that girl in Pretty in Pink who got the Jake guy, that got you really hot guy, her dream guy. And I just thought, this is it. This is it. I finally broke free. I'm going to find love finally, and this is going to work out. And of course, he told me all the right things, and I went away to Aspen to visit him and his friends. I brought my girlfriends up for a ski weekend. And the interesting thing is, during that weekend, he was kind of acting a little odd. And at one point, he was supposed to meet us up, and he was going to call me and find out where we were, what bar we were at, so he can meet us. And he was acting kind of distant and disappearing a lot of the weekend, and I just felt that little nudge, like, something's not right here. And as I was sitting at the bar and holding my cell phone and hanging my martini and saying, okay, where is he? And my friends were saying, forget about him, he hasn't called, just let's have a good time. And when there were men everywhere in Aspen, and I was focusing on this one guy again, and I just started making excuses for him. I started talking to myself and saying, well, he's away with the guys, and this isn't really something I need to, push him on, and he's having a good time. And then all of a sudden, I looked down, and at the edge of the bar, there he was. He didn't know I was there. He was there with another woman. And for the first time, I heard this voice go off in my head, and it said 3 words to me. You deserve more. And it was the first time I ever heard my inner wisdom speak to me and tell me to get away from this guy and get away from this pattern of being. A couple months later, I was laid off from my job, and I went to hypnotherapy school and got trained in hypnotherapy, and I learned about the subconscious mind. And I'm going to tell you about what I learned and how it's changed my life. Right now, it's almost 10 years later, and I have an amazing man in my life. My dream love, Roberto. He's a Latino, he's very hot, and very soulful and spiritual. He's everything I've ever wanted and more. I live in a beautiful home. I have a wonderful career. I'm not working for the corporate man anymore. I'm actually a self-employed, successful entrepreneur. I'm an author of a book. I mean, all these wonderful things happen and stem from this work I'm about to share with you. Now, hypnotherapy isn't where it began. I mean, it's where it began, but it isn't where it's going to end, because there are other elements that we're missing. So I want you to just be open-minded that maybe you've done a lot of work, maybe you've done a lot of clearing work on a deep level, maybe worked on the subconscious. But I want you to be open from what I'm about to share with you that is a little different, and it takes it just one more step closer, so that you can really attract that amazing man. Now, I did hypnotherapy, and it took me a year until I met my man. So there were some things that were in the way that were still stopping me. So if you've been doing hypnotherapy or working with your subconscious and things are still not working for you in the love department, you may want to pay attention to what I have to say, and hopefully that will change your life. So hang in there. We're going to have another class in a little bit. Take care.